Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm back with some more pickups this week and I got a pretty good amount of stuff, so let's just get right into it. About, I don't know, Sunday I think it was, I went to the flea market just to see what they had. It was a nicer day outside, so I figured, might as well go to the flea market, right? And I got a lot of stuff from there. Actually, everything I'm about to show you came from the flea market that day. The thrift stores were otherwise slow, so I'm glad I found what I found at the flea market. So the first guy, I guess, the first vendor or whatever, I went up to, I saw he had some games. He had a pretty small amount of games, but he had a little bit of everything. And I picked up a few things from him. The first thing I picked up was From Russia with Love on the Xbox. It is complete. The manual is a little bit beat up, but the disc is alright. So I got that from him. I also picked up Eggmania Extreme Madness. I have no idea what this game is. I've never seen it or heard of it, but the name was kind of funny, so I just grabbed it. From the back of it, it seems like it's just a basic puzzle game, but I picked it up for a pretty good price. It is complete. It's got the manual, it's got the disc and everything. It's in pretty good shape. And looking through his games, he had some more stuff. He had a few GameCube games, so I was getting a little excited because I haven't found any GameCube games in a while. He didn't really have anything too great, but he did have a couple of really good titles in there. The first one was Odama, which is actually still completely sealed. I'm probably just going to keep it sealed. I mean, I don't know. I'll probably end up finding this game loose somewhere, and if I do, I'll just pick it up again, and I'll just keep this copy sealed. There's no tears or anything on the seal, so, why ruin that? And the next game that I found from him was, I got excited about this one because I've been looking for this game for a while, but it's just always one of those games. It's not rare or anything, but just always eluded me. But that is Soul Calibur 2. And this is definitely one of those games where it came out on all three of the major consoles, and I want to pick it up on all three of them because, as far as you all probably know by now, each version of the game has a different playable character in it. And I don't have any of the three. Well, now I do, but before I didn't. It is complete. It's in really nice shape. So I'm really happy to be able to pick this up. I'll tell you how much I paid for it all at the end. I still have a few more things to show you from what I picked up from him, but for these games he was asking $3 a piece for these ones, for those four that I just showed you. And he also had some PS1 games that he was only asking $1 for, so I grabbed a few that interested me the most. The other ones were either sports titles, or they were just not very good games and they were missing their manuals and they're really beat up, so I just picked the three best ones. The first one is Spec Ops Ranger Elite. I picked up one of the Spec Ops games a while ago, so I figured I'd just pick this one up too, might as well. It is complete as well. And I also picked up, sorry if you guys can hear that, my cat's going crazy outside right now. I picked up Ape Escape. It's the greatest hits version. I already have this game, but I figured I'd pick it up. It's Ape Escape. It's a pretty good game. It's also complete. And the last thing I picked up from him was probably one of the best ones I picked up from him other than Soul Calibur 2, and that is Crash Bandicoot 2. It's even got the lenticular insert still, which is pretty sweet. It is complete. It's in really nice shape as well. So he was asking, all this would have came out to about $15 for his asking price. I offered him $10 for it. He was just kind of looking through it and was thinking about it, and he came back at me with $12. So I said sure. So I picked up all these games for $12. How much was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 games for $12. It's a wicked deal. I'm probably just going to try to trade or sell Ape Escape and Crash Bandicoot because I don't really need them. So I went to the next guy in the flea market, and he was selling some games for 25 cents each, so I grabbed 4 of them. The first one I picked up was Sam and Max Season 1 on the Wii. I just wanted this for the case because I had a copy of Resident Evil 4 that had a really wonky case, so for 25 cents I figured I'd just pick it up and swap out the case. It is complete. And from the same guy, for 25 cents, I also picked up Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. I was gonna keep this for myself, but I realized after when I got home that it actually has the manual to NFL Fever 2002, which kind of sucks, but it's okay, you know, for 25 cents, you can't complain. And I also picked up Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix. I picked this up because, as you can see, it's one of the Xbox only games, and anytime I can find an Xbox exclusive game, I'm gonna pick it up, especially for 25 cents. It is complete. Everything's in there. It's in good shape. And lastly, for 25 cents, I picked up Donkey Kong on the ColecoVision. So that was pretty cool. You know, $1 for all 4 of those games. Can't beat that, right? Next games I got was on my way out from the flea market. I stopped off at another vendor outside who was just setting up when we got out there, so he didn't really have anything. I was looking through his games. He was asking about $5 each for his Xbox and PS2 and GameCube games. He had a lot of games though, but most of them were just kind of, they didn't really interest me at $5 a piece. But I did pick up a few. First game I picked up was Beatdown Fists of Vengeance on the Xbox. I've never heard of this game before. I thought I would take a chance on it. It looks kind of interesting from the back and the cover. And it's made by Capcom, so it can't be bad, right? It is complete. It's got everything. It's in really nice shape. I also picked up from him, I picked up Prince of Persia and the Two Thrones on the GameCube. It's also complete. Everything's in there. It's in really nice shape. And the game that I wanted the most from all of his GameCube games was Crash Nitro Kart. I love these kart racing games, so when I saw this, I completely forgot that this game even existed until I saw it, so I was pretty happy to be able to find it. It is complete. It's in really nice shape. He was asking $5 each for these, but I went up to him and I said, would you take 10 for them? He looked at me, he was kind of like looking at the games, he was like, okay. So eventually I got all 3 of these games for $10, which is a pretty good deal. And the last game I picked up was from another vendor just as I'm leaving. I picked up a couple books for my girlfriend and just threw in another game in there to try to, you know, walk away with a game from him. And that was Prism. What is this? Prism Chapter 1, The Dark Unicorn. He had a bunch of other PS2 games, but they just didn't really interest me that much. I figured I'd take a chance on this one because it looked kind of cool. It is complete. It's in good shape. The disc is, and it's got that Blockbuster video thing right on the manual, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. I ended up getting that for about, I don't know, $1.50. So yeah guys, that's everything I picked up this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week.